are real silver.
No, they're not.
What are they made out of?
I don't know. Probably
Well, I
some
don't
kind
wanna
of
catch
toxic
something.
lead.
Hey, let me
See
do
this?
a shout out to our Mexican brothers in the audience.
Oh, why? Because we're doing Mexican food?
Sure.
Okay, well, hey, shout out to our
Hey.
Mexican and Hispanic brothers and sisters out there.
Which just means the original inhabitants, or I don't even want to say original. I'm going to say the
First people to kick out the Indians.
yeah, in the last. Right.
The whiteys who got here first. To the whiteys who got here first. Thank you for watching our show.
Well,
We
I
really appreciate it.
was going to say to the brown people who came over from Mongolia.
Oh. Which one's
First.
them? Oh, that's the Indians.
Yeah.
That's different. That ain't the Hispanics.
I think maybe there was other people here
Although
before
some
you.
Indians out there are dual. They're dual purpose.
There's a guy that might come on the show who's half Mexican and half Indian.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Half Mexican, half Indian.
He's half pure-blooded Navajo and half Mexican from Mexico.
What does that mean? See, you're like going a very specific thing into a very like abstract concoction of the brain. You know, it's like saying, well, here is a Shasta Cola and here is, you know, a dumb blonde. It's completely different. One is vast and one is very specific.
Well, that's pretty much how he is.
Ooh, well, I'm already turned on.
Is he
Now,
single?
This isn't some old rehash of some
Oh,
other
well,
person
he's not
we've
even
had.
single, so that means you have to
No,
work
it's just
harder
a-
at it.
It's a real guy. He actually owns his own bar.
That is music to my ears.
Is it in this country?
He owns his
It's less
own
than a mile
bar.
from this house.
We need to pay
Wait,
a
where
visit
did
to
you
this
meet
place.
this person?
Yeah, cameraman. You've
And
been holding out on
How can there
us.
be a bar within a mile of this place? There are so many churches over here.
Yeah,
Isn't
I
it
don't
like-
think that.
that's not
I
even-
think that's a
I think you've
fib.
answered your own question.
I think that's a fib. I think he's lying
think he
about
has
that.
a homemade bar. It's an underground kind of like, you know, club. I saw that on CNN. There was something about a sex club.
Yeah, in
the
Dallas.
suburbs.
And
It was in Dallas. Hey! I didn't know
It
that.
wasn't quite in Dallas. It was in one of them outer lying communities.
It's the same thing.
Right, but there's a sex club that every weekend that gets together.
Oh, it's just on the
And
weekends?
yeah, well, like,
It's
you know,
not.
on the weekends,
Yeah.
but it's in somebody's house. And so there's like 100 people coming by in this ritzy upscale neighborhood to have sex all night.
Isn't that what that
And it just offends people's sensibilities so much that they had to pass an ordinance forbidding it. So this poor bastard who went to all the trouble to set up
His
a
sex
legitimate
club. Sex
sex
club.
club. You know, they say it's free. Anybody can show up. They just accept donations.
Well,
And
it's
I
the
don't
same
see
thing
anything
they
wrong
do.
with that.
They do up in Round Rock, that same shit. There's that whole
Right, but
Twitter
they
stuff.
actually rent like a warehouse or a strip mall place or something.
Oh, I think they do it at their houses a lot, though.
You think?
It's like a progressive dinner. They just go from house to house, and it's the same, like, it's the same people. That's the sad thing about sex clubs in the suburbs, is that, you know, a lot
It's
of times
all the same
it's
people.
the same people, and it's the same people you would meet if, like, you were into, like, learning to clog dance and you went and joined a club. It's the same people. And so if you can imagine in your mind what those people look like and imagine having free sex with them, there you go.
Ooh, that's just put a bad image in my mind.
Right. It's not what you want to do.
I think about my high school teachers when I think about them people.
Well, there you go. But, you know, in a big city, like, that's why the cost of living is so high in a place like London. It's because, one thing, all the people in the developing world who have sold out and sold their people into slavery and sold off all their natural resources, they have to have a place there in case there's an uprising and they're driven out of power, right? So you got all these kinds of, you know, people who have been turned over in a coup and all that, right?
Right.
But then you also have anybody who wants to make it in the sex business.
Right.
Because the richest people in the world
I
are
need to
there
get in here.
with the kinkiest kind of obsessions, right? 'Cause they try to out kink each other. Mm-hmm. So if you're like a sex worker, you want to be in these paradises of sex working. Mm-hmm. But I don't think that's actually how it works. I think if you're a sex worker, pretty much you probably work near where you live. Don't you think?
Maybe. Not a lot of porn stars live in San Fernando. We'd be shopping at the store and we run into Ron Jeremy.
Oh, because he just happens to live down there?
Yeah, but that's where they also live. They call it porn.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Now, why is that? Why that particular place in California?
I don't know why that played out, but I just know that is like one of the porn capitals of the United States, if not the world.
Maybe I need to go there.
Mr. Elite T lives there.
Who's he?
Mr. T?
Oh, Mr. T. I thought you said Mr. Elite T. And I thought, wow, that's a neat tea company name, Elite T.
I can't use this. It's got cat hair all over it. Good God.
You know, it's almost Christmas. You're not supposed to be having your like Halloween crap and still out.
Whatever. It don't
Hey,
make
do
no
you want me to do
difference.
my thing before this show gets over?
Yeah, go ahead.
You got plenty of time.
Yeah,
Well-
how much time do we have?
The camera was running during all that shit, but
Was it?
I
Oh
knew
no,
it
so how
was.
much time do
I
we
knew
have
it.
left?
like 15 minutes after I changed these.
Oh.
Well, he can edit whatever he wants out.
Yeah, and we've got about 2 minutes left.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, then I don't want to get anything started. But, plus I need to get down off this counter, and I don't think I might not be able to do it.
Yes, you can do it.
What was we talking about? Not Britney Spears.
Not Britney
Not
Spears?
Britney Spears.
I don't know.
Can't remember.
London, sex.
Oh, yeah. So, like, you know, in places like London, there's really nice sex clubs.
Yeah.
I've actually...
Because all them elite peoples is there.
Yeah. Well, those people get taken out. Like, if you are really hot, you know, you get taken off to the really hot, to work for the elite. Or you look like somebody, or, you know, you're under 5 or something like that.
Right.
You get taken out of the kind of rest of the bourgeois servicing industry. You know, that's what our town really misses now, is like any whiff of sexuality on cable access. We're
kind of it.
and that really repulses me.
Why?
In a big way. Because we should have sex workers doing sex shows on TV in our town.
We
I
should.
don't see why not. And honestly, late at night, if there's a warning and you're not having sex,
Right.
why aren't there people walking around with their boobs out all the time?
Right.
That's what I want to know.
This is one of the liberal most places on the planet. It's supposed to be, and it's
But it's
lore.
not.
And
I
so
think that's all just marketing.
Well, I think it has to do with the electromagnetic pulse and the underground bunker that they've made from the natural caverns. It's kind of perpetuating itself. But I don't think it's like necessarily liberal. You know, but that's what there is a lot of liberal people that live here because of their shtick, you know.
Yeah.
Even if it's a marketing campaign, it worked. So there's a lot of people out there that are thinking, I moved here thinking this was like,
The Mecca.
right.
But it's not. It's just some dumpy city in the middle of Texas.
It's the same as moving to Plano.
Right.
And if that's true, we might as well kill ourselves.
No, I don't think that's any reason to kill yourself. It's just like living anywhere else.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's like being a part of the problem. It is. It's like saying, fuck you, developing world. I need my acres of space. Ooh, did you make this?
Right in front of your eyes.
Oh my God, that's really good.
That's just a flower torch. Okay, so just working on the taco